Hey, welcome back to 2DG. We've got another beer review.
Yes,
what do we have this time?
Today we have the Lizard of Kaz from Founders.
What's Kaz?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So this one is an Imperial Stout brewed with blueberries, chocolate, and vanilla, and there's more. Aged in bourbon barrels.
There's been a few blueberry beers that we've tried before, and some deliver, some really suck. But there's one I really wanted before. It was what was that? Sorry, what was that? Three Floyds one. There was one they did that I really.
Bloobs.
Yeah, I haven't tried that.
Blueberry Stout. We did have one. If you watched our Brew Haven video from Fatheads. Blueberry one. It was I think it's called like Bumblebee or something. I don't know. But
some people don't like blueberries.
I love blueberries.
I love blueberries, and they're high in antioxidants, so it's a good beer that's good for you. All right, so anything else you want to say about it, though?
Let's get it open.
Let's open that. Beauty on this one is it's just a standard cap.
No extras. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, it's not gonna foam over.
Nope.
So we haven't had a dark beer from Founders in a little while.
I thought you were going to say dark beer, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
No.
Oh, look at the head. Sorry. We'll save
By all
that.
means.
We'll save that. I think the beauty is because we're talking about dark beer, and then you see that, and it's like, choo! Perfect. Yeah, like I was saying, the head on this is just, I was really blown away because it's a dark head, which, you got that dark beer and you got that dark head and you just know it's going to be tasty.
Yeah.
One thing I do not like is when you pour this really dark beer, but you get this light colored head and you're like, no, you're missing out on some stuff. But anyway, this is a beautiful head. This is really tiny bubbles, but it's...
what color is it?
What color would you call that? I would call it Nestle Quick.
Yeah, that's fair.
And look at that. Look at this, folks. Ready? Look at how it clings to the side.
Stiction.
Stiction, baby. We're going to have t-shirts someday. 2DG. It's got stiction.
Pitch black, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
I'm really digging this. I've got high hopes for this.
Alright, let's get into this.
Oh, interesting. From a distance, you get a lot of that blueberry, and it almost borders on a fake blueberry, but you're going, I know it's not, because Michigan, blueberries, come on. But then when you bury your nose in there, right, dog? When you bury your nose in there, you get a lot of graininess, too.
Grain, generic baker's chocolate, like a real dry, dark chocolate.
I get a slightly, almost to the burnt point, toast.
I'm not.
Is it a stroke?
A little bit of that generic blueberry artificial type smell.
But it's not.
Oh, it's disappointing for me on the nose, honestly.
I gotta admit, the blueberry was stronger as it wafted. But I'm not gonna say it's disappointing, but I know what it's saying.
Malt flavor.
The smell isn't quite.
I don't know. There's like that underlying sweetness there, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's gonna be sweet.
Let's taste it.
Okay, my eyes got big. He kind of squinted at me like we're at polar opposites here. Okay, right off the bat, I got sweetness, and then I actually got that Nestle Quick flavor, which quickly went into a blueberry, and then it melds into a Tannix tartness, which was different. It wasn't quite what I expected.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about with this Nesquik flavor.
Really?
Right up front, pop of the carbonation. Wow, past that, blueberry. Real sweet blueberry though. Knowing Founders, I don't think that it's artificial, but damn, it tastes artificial. And that may be because of the alcohol taste that really runs through it. It's only, it's 10.5%. You definitely know it's there. The the malt flavor kind of comes through and it really all dies off at the end, but you're left with that kind of blueberry-ish metallic kind of aftertaste.
I'll admit, the more I drink of it, it starts to tin up a bit, get metallic. It's the tartness.
It's got that. Sorry, like those Russell Stover candies you get or whatever, with like the fruit flavoring. Imagine that with blueberry and like a dark chocolate, and that's kind of without that disgusting cream filling. It says it's with vanilla. I'm not getting any sort of vanilla in here other than just like an artificial sweetness.
I'll give a little bit of vanilla. But it is ironic that you mentioned that candy, because I don't know if it's the time of the year or what, but I get the hard candies with the gel almost inside, and it's like the ribbon candy where it's real hard candy on the outside, and it's got those weird textures. And anyway, my grandmother would know. God bless her. I don't know where else to go now.
I'll save judgment. All right, so we'll get into rating. Comes in an Imperial Stout category. Style, they give it a 48. Overall, 95.
And the style was an Imperial Stout?
Did you not listen to me?
No, I didn't.
Imperial Stout, yes.
Okay, style. Sorry, I can't go as low as they did. That to me is a little bit ridiculous. It definitely fits the style, except for the blueberry. You know, I mean, that's different. For the style, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 8.5. And the only reason I struggled was because I thought about a 9. It's actually finely crafted. It's a beautiful. I say that all the time, don't I? It's a good beer. But I think 8.5 on style is probably fairer. Yeah, let's go ahead.
I gotta do one more. Hang on.
Yeah, I think it's a fair rating, but it's just the tartness of that blueberry and the tinniness or the metallicness that it comes on later kind of detracts from the style. In fact, I think if you left the blueberry out, this would be a fantastic stout on its own. Maybe even leave out the vanilla, because I get a little mentholated from that.
Damn. This is tough. I'm debating which number I want to give it.
Gut shot, go.
7.5. It's its own version of bad.
Oh, wow.
The blueberry is way too much. I don't know what gives it the flavor of the metallic, artificial taste. I don't know if it's the combination of the blueberry and the alcohol or what, but it's just not good. The last half of it is just not good. The aftertaste is worse. The sweetness is
It's a little medicinal, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's a good.
Yeah.
Okay, so like cough syrup almost. Kind of like when we did Mango Magnifico from them as well, which was a habanero mango beer.
Actually, I was thinking one we just did, where I had mentioned that it was like a cough drop. It was mentholated almost because of the alcohol, but it was it Bourbon County, or was it the what was the other, Worldwide Stout maybe?
Yeah, it's just wow. I was super excited about this beer first and foremost, and I love Founders, but this is just not their best work. Way too sweet with an alcohol mixture, metallic-y mixture is just not good. This is what this is, unfortunately. The nose is not bad. Wow, yeah, disappointed. Overall.
Overall, I'm a little torn because we have a tendency to say that we like beers that if you say it's in there, you want to taste it.
You definitely know it's there.
Yeah, you definitely.
Vanilla, I'm not sold on.
In fact, when you first uncap it, the smell is fantastic. You can tell it's a nice, real, fresh blueberry, and you kind of get excited. The smell is a little underwhelming. I like it though, smell-wise. However, overall, I'm going to go to an 8 and stay there. I enjoy this. I think while the body of it's thinner, the mouthfeel complements it. I mean, it's got between the head and the mouthfeel of the beer itself. It's a nice. I don't want to say it's thick, but it's a nice coating feeling. It's a really fairly not quite velvety, but it's a good mouthfeel to me. And I don't mind blueberry. It is. I don't think it's too much blueberry, but there are a few things that aren't balanced well, front to back, side to side, because I'm getting a lot of tart, tannic notes on the side. This was barrel aged, right?
Yeah.
So I'm almost leaning towards a lot of tannin coming out of the wood. Might be part of the issue. Again, like I said, take the blueberries out and serve it to me like that. Maybe even leave the vanilla out. I think it'll be fantastic. And raise it up another point or so, point and a half.
I'm gonna stick with 7.5. It's oops, not putting that up. Yeah, it's just if you take the blueberry out, like you were saying, it's probably better. Leave the vanilla.
Nah, I'd take the vanilla out. Sorry, your turn.
No, you're good. You can keep talking. Like I said, the nose is good. The taste is way too sweet. The blueberry, which I do love blueberry. We prefaced that earlier. It's just too much like those like Little Debbie or Sara Lee, like the pies or whatever that have the blueberry or apple filling or whatever. To me, it's
like those.
I do too. But then you throw in bourbon alcohol.
Yeah, and I think
Taste
that's
when
the
it's
thing.
not-
The balance isn't there.
Yeah. Damn. I'm disappointed, obviously. Because I don't know if I've given Founders a bad score yet, and that was, in all honesty, I could have gone 8, but I feel it was just a tad too high.
I enjoy it for what it is. I think
Yeah.
8 for me is good. So and that's the beauty of two ratings. You get a little different opinion, different views. So I have to wonder. Like we said, we've each had at least a couple beers with blueberry over, and they're not all necessarily stouts, but blueberry may not be something that just lends itself well.
I think it does. You just need to use a lot less than they used.
I feel bad saying that because Michigan and blueberries are like peas and carrots.
God.
So anyway, I really like blueberries, but I haven't had a beer yet that it works sublimely. I haven't had bloobs yet, guys.
It's a sour, so that should probably wipe out everything anyway.
I think that should be perfect. I think that's where you should use it. Although I think this is a noble attempt. I think this was a good idea, a good experiment to take your blueberry and marry it with something that has body and has flavor. I think it was the right way to go, but in the end, no. Let's go back to the tart.
Yeah, don't do this again.
So did we figure out what the lizard or cause meant?
Well, whatever. Maybe we'll put it in the description or something.
No, I mean, since we've tasted it.
I think it's. I think cause is
Fantasy over the rainbow
well,
that
I was thinking,
really doesn't deliver in real life.
Play on words, but I was thinking maybe it was Latin for not good.
I don't think it's even close
Well,
to Latin.
probably not. Yeah, I don't know. Not the biggest fan of this one, unfortunately. Stay tuned. So stay tuned. Douchey's coming up.
Next.
The awards. We talked about doing like a worst beer or worst beers. We're not going to do that. It's not entirely fair.
No, I agree.
It is fair, but it's not.
It's not fair because we introduced a series like Trash Talk. So how do we? I know we have to differentiate. In fact, I didn't find it fair to rate the best of Trash Talk.
I don't think we did that.
I'm working on a list that gives all our ratings, so you can quickly adapt, read through it and see what we gave it. But Trash Talk's just a whole other beast, and I didn't want to fight that division. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, so stay tuned. Big announcements, whatever, coming up for that, and then maybe we'll give you a kind of like a landscape of more what we're gonna do for next year as far as beers, trips, things like that. So stay tuned.
Hey, it's 2DG.
2DG.
See ya. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's like I said. Okay, ready? Hold on. Adrian!
Get that in the outtake.
Ready?
Mhm.
Yeah, like we were saying. The head.
There's not gonna be a head anymore.
Ready?
Mhm.
Yeah, like we were saying, the head on this is just. The head will be gone now.
Yeah. Okay.